like to ask the Treasury Minister what data his department holds in respect of reasons why people who claim Employed Persons Allowance are not able to work additional hours.
Minister for Treasury.
Mr. President, the Treasury does not hold any data as to the reasons why people claiming Employed Persons Allowance do not work more than the number of hours than they currently do. When claiming EPA, customers are required only to tell us about the number of hours that they actually work. Providing the claimant meets the minimum work requirements and all other entitlement conditions are satisfied, then the claim is awarded.
Supplementary, Mr. Hooper.
Thank you, Mr. President. Does the Treasury Minister not think that when proposing policies that would essentially require groups of people claiming Employed Persons Allowance to work double the required number of hours in order to still be eligible for benefits, it would be helpful to understand perhaps some of the reasons why they're not doing so already?
Minister for Treasury.
Well, Mr. President, I mean, getting people to explain in such a detailed manner why they're not doing more hours than they currently are is incredibly difficult. I have had direct cases in the last week since this issue sort of rose up, if you like, where I've spoken to employers who tell me they have offered claimants more hours, and those claimants have simply responded that they do not want to jeopardise their EPA allowance as it currently stands. On the other hand, an individual may well believe that they need to spend time with their children at particular ages. So there are a vast array of reasons. Now, an exercise along this line was conducted a couple of years ago. I can tell you it was vastly time-consuming and produced not enough substance in terms of real data as to why people chose to claim EPA for certain amounts of, or just to do minimum hours as opposed to doing more hours than they possibly could.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker.
Could I ask the Treasury Minister if he'd make that report available specifically to inform the work of the Poverty Committee going forward?
Minister.
Mr. President, I'll happily speak to the officers involved and try and produce whatever documentation they have from that exercise, which I think was carried out a couple of years ago.